Around Kansas, brought to you by Santa Fe Trail Meats in Overbrook, or visit us online at sftmeats.com.
Sometimes there will be a person that they describe as a political maverick, someone who's independent and goes his own way. This poem is based on the true story of where the term maverick came from. Way down in South Texas, more than 100 years ago, there was a feller practicing law in San Antonio. He got titled to a cowherd in payment of a debt somehow, which was a problem because he knew nothing about raising a cow. So he hired some local fellers to look after this herd, but they were pretty lazy, according to the word. They didn't keep the herd together, and many went astray, and they failed to brand the calves that were born along their way. It was a losing proposition, as that lawyer could tell, so he gave up on that herd and decided to sell. He sold the herd on terms they called range delivery, which meant the buyer had to catch those cattle running free. So the buyer went out and began to look around, claiming title to every unclaimed or orphan calf that was found. What makes this story part of an interesting trick is that the name of the lawyer was Samuel Maverick. So when the buyer went to gather stock on his business's behalf, when he found a calf alone, he'd say, "That's a Maverick calf." The term was used so much that Maverick became a word meaning anyone who is not part of the mainstream of a herd. So that's the story, the true story, of how the term maverick came to be, from the plains of Texas, with Longhorn cattle running free. Happy trails.
Hello, I'm Dr. Frank Lyons from Kansas Regenerative Medicine Center here in Manhattan, Kansas. Daryl was one of our patients that we did about 7 months ago.
I dug trees by hand for years and years and years. In the process, I wore out my rotator cuff. But when I learned about this process, I thought if there's a way to get rid of this pain, then I want to do it. So we did it, and it worked. And I'm not going to go out and dig trees with a shovel anymore, but I can do the things that I want to do now.
Well, it's been very gratifying to help people with their painful joints and other entities. And it's been especially gratifying to be able to help people who I know and have worked with and known for many years.